Hi, this is my week 2 NFL picks. Uh, Last week I did pretty bad. I got a 6-10 record on all my picks. Why? Who knows? But my personal fantasy in both leagues I'm in, I had the highest points scored, so I knew something about that, but not not picks. But this week I feel pretty confident these will be the right ones. So here we go. Uh, First game is the Steelers and the Ravens. The Steelers. I'm picking the Steelers to take that one. My reason, I don't know. I like the Steelers better than the Ravens. Next one, I'm gonna pick the Bills over the Dolphins. The Buffalo Bills this year, like I said last week, they're going to be a team that's going to be winning games. They're not going to make the playoffs, but they'll win more games than they have from other years. So they're going to win this one against the Dolphins. The next one, I'm picking Jacksonville over the Redskins. Yep. I don't think the Redskins are going to be very good again this year. They're probably, and I think Jacksonville is going to be improved again. And last week kind of showed it a bit. They still lost, but they did show that they were improved. And I think they'll be more improved and they'll pull out a win against the Skins this week. Next game, I'm picking the Titans over the Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys are bad. The Titans are not that good either, but they're still gonna win that game because the Titans, I don't know. I think they're a surprise team. They'll be a surprise team for probably the first 6 weeks of the season, and then they'll come back to earth and be shitty like they always are. The next pick, Giants over Cardinals. Yep, Eli in New York, home opener. They're beating the Arizona Cardinals. Carson Palmer, he'll throw 3 picks. That defense the Giants have, I watched the Monday night game. It's actually pretty good. So they'll keep Arizona in check. Just that offense of the Giants, and you don't know what's going to come out of it, but I think it's going to be better than last week. Next game, some of you guys are actually going to it. The Patriots are going to win over the Vikings. I know you guys will have a good time there watching the Patriots blow them out. Yep, that's just the way it goes. Next, I'm picking the Saints over the Browns. Yes, Drew Brees did not have a Drew Brees week last week. Only throwing 1 touchdown pass and 1 interception. They did a lot of running the ball in the end zone. This week, Brees will probably have at least 2 touchdown passes. Have his typical 300-yard game. And the defense, they'll keep Cleveland in check because I don't think they're that good. Bengals over Falcons. Yep. This is the game. I think it could go either way, but I think Bengals at home. They're a good team. They'll beat the Falcons. I mean, if the Falcons are anything like the team that resembles them of 2010 or 2012, where they went 13-3 and had the most wins in the league, both those years, they'd win this game. This year they're kind of, you don't know yet. It's too early to say what type of team they're going to be. So I don't know if they can win it or not. Because if they're like a team that they were in 2011 or last year even, they're definitely losing this one. So I think the Bengals are just that good that they'll beat them. Next one, Lions over Panthers. Yeah, I think the Lions, what are they going to do? They're going to throw the ball to Calvin Johnson the whole game. Panthers defense, they're not as good. They won't be as good this year. I know it. I don't know if they're starting Cam Newton or not. They also have that Derek Anderson guy who kept throwing to that Benjamin guy. I'm not too worried about that because defenses will learn how to take care of that guy as the weeks come up, and the Panthers won't be as good. So yes, the Lions will beat them. My next one, the Buccaneers are going to beat the Rams. This is one of those boring games. The Bucs, I guess they're not going to be that interesting of a team to watch, nor are the Rams. But I think the Rams have more problems than the Bucs. The Bucs, they still kind of have an established plan with their offense with Josh McCown and all those guys like Josh Evans and Vincent Jackson and that new tight end they have and whatever, and Doug Martin. I mean, they kind of know what they want to do. The Rams, they're just trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do because Stan Bradford injured himself in the preseason, making way that their offense is as shit because they had plans to use him, not some third-string guy that has never played in the NFL before. So even though they have a good defense, it's just going to go to waste. So yes, the Buccaneers. My next one, Seahawks over Chargers. That's a no-brainer. I mean, I'm just going to say this. I don't know. I picked against the Seahawks last week, but I don't think I will be picking against them really the rest of this season because the Seahawks, I mean, until proven otherwise, like, they're going to win every game until some other team beats them, and consistently other teams start beating them. The Seahawks are just going to win every game. Next one, Raiders over the Texans. Yes, too bad Matt Schaub isn't playing for the Raiders. I don't know if he's injured or he's got demoted, but he's not playing. So Derek Carr, he's playing against the Texans. The Texans, they drafted his brother David Carr, first overall a couple years ago. And he's probably pissed about that because I think they cut him or whatever. And so he's going to want to take some revenge out on them, and he will. My next one is the Packers over the Jets. I think this will actually be a close game. And when I mean close, it's going to be kind of a defensive one. The Jets, they have a good defense. So Rodgers, he's not going to be going over 30 points against them. I can tell you that much. I don't know. They might go at best 20 or 25. I'm thinking about 20 points probably is all they're going to get to win that game. The Jets, because their offense sucks. The Packers' defense isn't the greatest, but because their offense sucks, they're not going to get much going themselves. They might score 10 points. The last time these two teams met 4 years ago in New York, the Packers won 9-0. So I think it's going to be a lot more of the same, maybe more points this time because they're playing in Green Bay. So yes, but the Packers will win. Next one, I'm picking the Broncos over the Chiefs. This is going to be a shootout game. Yeah, Manning, he's going to have a good game like usual. And so will Alex Smith. But how can you pick against the Broncos at home against their division rival, the Chiefs? I think they will win. The Broncos and the Chiefs, I mean, they'll put in a good effort, but at the end they'll lose. I don't know. This will be like a 35-30 type of game, I'm thinking. Next one. This is a Sunday night game in San Francisco in the new Santa Clara Stadium. I wish I could go to this game, but obviously I'm not. The 49ers are going to beat the Bears like 35-10 at best. No, I'm going to lower that. I'm going to say 35-7. Jay Cutler, he's going to throw like probably at least a minimum of 3 interceptions. The receivers are going to fumble balls. It's just going to be horrible for them. Apparently there's this crazy stat. Well, it's not crazy because it's true, that the Bears have not won in San Francisco since 1985 when they last won the Super Bowl. So, unless the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl this year, which we all know they're not going to, there's no way in hell they're beating the 49ers, and the game's not even going to be close. Kaepernick will probably have a career day against that bad Bears defense, running the ball himself, handing it off to whichever of their like 3 running backs they want to hand it off to. It's going to be a good game for the 49ers. And finally, the last game. I'm picking the Colts over the Eagles. The Colts at their home opener over the Eagles. Yes. I don't know. I don't have really any theory behind why I'm picking the Colts, other than I just feel they're the team playing at home. They've gone 11-5 the last 2 years with Andrew Luck. They probably do the same again this year. This is where they're going to get their first win over the Eagles. And yeah, I mean, the Eagles are, I don't know, they're kind of, for me, they're a hard team to understand. Some people I've seen have picked them to make it all the way to the Super Bowl this year. I don't know why the hell they would, but I don't really trust their offense. I don't trust their defense. So yeah, the Colts will get it done quite easily, actually, put it that way, at least by 2 possessions. So yeah, those are my picks. Hopefully I'm better than 6-10 than I was last week. I'm kind of tired right now, so that's why I'm a little less enthusiastic about this, if you're wondering. And also, I hope I win my fantasy matchup this week. I don't think I will, but I hope I do. All right. Have a good week 2.